guys, this is Miss Nowlin. I am here to teach you guys today how to draw an Among Us crewmate. So let's switch to our camera. And here is the example that I have for you today. I have the exact same materials that you guys have. I have my black Crayola marker and my 8-count Crayola crayons. If you have other materials that you would like to use, please feel free to get them and use them. So my favorite color for the crewmate is purple. That's who I always play. So let's get started. So there's our example. I'll go ahead and leave it kind of on the screen. And here we go. So the first step to drawing a crewmate is we need to get his visor, his goggles. So we're going to start that by making kind of a rounded C and a rounded C. And now we're going to join those together. And we have some goggles. That was pretty easy. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to make his head. So start up here, round it up, down and around, all the way down, and then stop about there. We're going to go ahead and make the space between their legs, and then add the legs. One, and his other leg is kind of cute and divided in there. So now we're going to pretend like we're going through the visor and down. And if you need to erase, that's okay. That's why we have erasers. Just get those lines to meet up. Great. Well, that's pretty much a crewmate right there. He's going to need his backpack or her backpack. Make a loop. And what I like to do to help me to remember where the highlights are, especially on the visor, is very lightly kind of make a smaller oval and then kind of a great big U shape along here. And then there's a shaded area on every crewmate. Kind of like that. There we go. We are ready to get out our crayons. Everybody go ahead and get your crayons out. I think this time I'm going to use orange. That is my son's favorite crewmate. So what we're going to do, down below this line is where things get a little bit darker. So I'm going to go ahead and color in this space, and we're going to use cross hatching, where you go one direction with your crayon. See, I'm kind of working diagonally, covering as much of the space as I can, as quickly as I can, but still kind of working, going the same direction. I'm going to go all the way across this part. Try to stay in the lines, try to be neat, but we're going to use our black marker to make an outline when we're done. So it kind of covers up places where you might have gone outside of the lines. So I'm going to color this in. Great. And now cross hatching means we go one direction and then we cross it going the other direction. So I'm going to tip my paper just a little bit. And now I'm going to work diagonally going this way and push my crayon down just a little bit more so it fills in more of the white spaces and looks a little bit darker, because this is kind of a highlighted area on the crewmate. We don't know if he's the imposter or not. Okay, you can already tell this area looks a little bit darker now. Now we can go in on the rest of our crewmate, working diagonally, only one direction, and lightly color in the rest. Just going to fill in where I didn't get very close to the visor area. Now I can go back in and really color in dark rest. Let's get his backpack going here. Press. Get it good and filled in. Good. Okay, I think this time in our example, I used blue for the visor, and I think that's okay. But this time I'm going to try using black. Why not? So I'm going to give him a nice dark back border here. Okay. And remember, this oval is the highlight, so we're going to leave that white. And then we get a little bit darker and a little bit darker. So how do we do that again? We go one direction for the light. Actually, we can go ahead and just cover up both sections. Going one direction, going diagonally with our crayons. Cover everywhere but the little highlight in the middle. Try keeping your crayon going the same direction if you can help it. Do your best and then kind of fill in close to the line. We don't want very much white. And now we're going to go the opposite direction along the darker part of the highlight. And you can push a little further down on your crayon, but don't break it. Isn't it nice to have brand new crayons? Oh, such a nice feeling. Okay, now let's get out our black marker. That's why we have this here. And go around the outside edge. We kind of cover up our pencil lines. And if you don't go exactly, it's okay. There's our dude and his backpack. Hey, looks good. So for this one, I think I'm going to add a little sprout to the top of his head. Why not? I'm going to use my pencil and kind of make the little stem, right? Everybody knows what this looks like. Up and down and up and down. And then we're going to color it green. You can go any direction for this. You could make it a light green, dark green. Whatever you do, at the end, you're going to use your black marker and trace along the edge. Cover up your pencil markings. Here's my marker. And let's cover up our pencil. Kind of gives a really good definition down the middle. And there's our crewmate. You guys did a great job. If you need to pause the video and rewatch it again, please do. Thanks for joining me today.